just continuing on from last Wednesday's mount escapes. We looked at anytime Carl got control of one of my arms, dragged it across the centre line, tied up my foot. We looked at how one way of defending the loop escape, or the bridge escape, was posting with my hands. So when Carl bridged, he looked over his shoulder so he had the right angle and kept bridging. He still escapes. And then we also looked at when he controlled this arm, dragged it across. Not only can I post with that free hand, but anytime I feel I'm going to get bridged, I can bring my weight to this side and post this hand way out. So then Carl was bringing his head under mine to get the loop escape again. You know, because like some people when they're taught the bridge or loop escape, they're taught one variation of it. But you know, there's loads of other things the person on top can be doing. So you need several variations of it, even though it's technically the same escape. Another thing the person on top can do is when Carl gets control of my arm again and ties up my foot, I can post in my hand. I can keep my weight on this side, but I can use that grapevine. So when Carl's bridging, his right hip's coming off the mat. So if I put in my grapevine and use my left hip against his right hip, this can keep me on top. Well, we've shown you how to remove the grapevines. Very, very easy. On top. When I control Carl's arm and bring it across, tie up his foot, and Carl's using a hook, I always want to point my toes in the opposite direction of Carl's. So I turn my toes out, point my knee up, 45 degrees, kick up, and bring it inside. Now I'm controlling the inside space. Now all he has is free hand, and if I hit that angle, I'm on top. But also, the whole theme of this mesocycle on the mount was we weren't playing mount from this position here, unless it was high mount. Carl was low, so we can have his grapevines in, he can have perfect position, but his arms were out here, whereby he had total connection with me, using all of his body to maximum effect. So from there, the mount escapes, or the bridge escape is going to have to be done slightly different. Anytime I try to tie up Carl's arm, he can just re-swim it. And you end up getting into a battle here. So rather than trying to tie it up, I'm going to push in the direction of his fingers and pass it to my other hand. Now if Carl has a grapevine in on this leg, which will stop my bridge, so now when I bridge, he's engaging his left hip into my right hip. So we'll just take it away like we did previously. So I turn my toes, knee pointing up, kick it out, inside control. And now from there I've tied up a foot and an arm. I'm just going to find that angle, bridge. From there, a lot of people will close their guard. So I'm going to keep that grip, whereby I have one arm trapped behind his back. So you can guess what side I'm going to pass to. So if he has a really strong close guard, I'm going to spike him with my right shoulder. My left hand is going to go on the inside of the knee, but rather than trying to push this down, I'm going to tripod up and start to walk his knee towards the mat. This gives me the angle and puts a lot of pressure on Carl's ankle. So I'm still not pushing. I tuck my elbow to my body and I keep walking in that direction. As I step over, one cross face, back step. We're pretty much into the bread cutter choke position. Now I've got this arm trapped behind his back. So from there, I'm going to withdraw my cross face, slide it across the throat until I get that thumb in grip. And now I can just bring my elbow to the mat. Again. So, across his mount. He's got his grapevines in, or his perfect position. Don't worry about crossed ankles, I'll show you how to deal with that next week. And he's also got these hands based out wide. So I'm not trying to tie up this arm. Okay? I'm just going to push it in the direction of his fingers. And then I'll pass it to my other hand. If it's ski, I'll make a hook grip. I need to get rid of this grapevine. So again, from there I'll point my toes in the opposite direction of his. Kick out, so I have inside control with my right foot. And now all he has is a free-handed base. So when I look over my shoulder, and find that angle. If he doesn't put me in close guard, I'll just pass. If he does, I'll spike him with my right shoulder, tripod up, and lift my knees off the mat and turn my hip. The left hand goes on the inside of the knee, and now I just start to walk his knee towards the mat, which puts a lot of pressure. I'm still not pushing. And then from there, turn of the hip, step over, in the cross face, side control. And now rather than trying to pull this arm out and find the collar and he defends, I keep my head next to his, withdraw my cross face, and start sliding it across. Then I make the grip. And now I bring my elbow to the mat. Again, one more time. So, Car's playing this low mount that we've been looking at. His hips are engaged. He's going to have per feet or grapevines in. We'll look at crossed ankles next week. So rather than trying to wrap this up, I'm just going to push his hand in the direction of his fingers and make that grip. If he's a grapevine in, I need inside control before I can bridge, so I'll put my leg on the inside. And now it's all about angle. All he has is a free hand. If he puts me in close guard, I'm going to spike him with my shoulder, lift my knees off the mat and tripod up and turn my hip. And I just start walking his knee towards the mat. Hand goes on the knee, but it's not pushing, it's just monitoring. As my knee comes over, cross face, back step. My head is next to his. And then from there, I pull this arm across and make the grip after my forearms across the stool. Okay, so